My name is Devashri Roy Chaudhary. I'm Professor Devashri Roy Chaudhary, and I'll be conducting a lecture on city and metropolitan planning. Start with this very famous quote by Marcus Terentius Varro, and he said that nature made the fields and human built the cities. So, what is a city and what is a metropolis? We do not have a definite definition of cities, and everyone they have come up with their own version of what a city is, or what a metropolis is, or what a megapolis is, or megalopolis is, or what is a megacity. So, also quoting from the Trumpin City, the city is humanity's laboratory where people flock to dream, create, build, and rebuild. The city, one of the world's biggest phenomenon of the 21st century, has evolved greatly over the centuries, particularly in terms of its size, form, structure, and composition, while largely maintaining its importance in local and regional development. What is a city? So let's go through definitions of cities. A city is an area in which a large number of people live fairly close together. Cities usually have their own separate governments and systems for maintaining and providing utilities and transportation. A city is basically a big town. The population is large in relation to the amount of land, since people often live in apartments or multi-family housing. All these are very common definition of city. You can get them in different dictionaries. A large and densely populated urban area may include several independent administrative districts, also called a city. So, how is a city different from a metropolis? Okay, the capital the capital or chief city of a country or region is called a metropolis. A very large city, often the most important city in a large area or a country. A very large city with a lot of industrial and economic activity, that is usually the most important city in a country or area, but not always its capital, is called a metropolis. But what is the exact definition of metropolis, and how do we define a metropolis, a cosmopolitan city, a global city, a normal city, and megalopolis, and in terms of population and density, how we differentiate between all these terms, and in terms of the city with respect to their area and population, and how are the different terms of character. So a metropolitan area, or are also called metropolis, a major city together with its suburbs and nearby cities, towns, and environments over which the major city exercises a commanding economic and social influence. Metropolis now from Greek means mother city, and by implication there are progeny or dependents scattered about the core area. Sometimes there may be two or three major cities, as in the Tokyo, Yokohama metropolitan area, Japan, or an agglomeration of metropolitan boroughs, as in Greater London, England. Let's quickly go through what is the difference between hamlet, village, town, city, and a metropolis. And then we will understand the difference between a mega city, a metropolis, a megalopolis, a global city, and a cosmopolitan city. So, what is what? What is a hamlet? A small settlement, generally one smaller than a village, is called a hamlet. What is a village? A group of houses and associated buildings larger than a hamlet and smaller than a town, situated in a rural area. What is a town? An urban area that has a name, defined boundaries, and local government, and that is larger than a village and generally smaller than a city. What is a city? We discussed different definitions of a city. A large town. What is a metropolis? The capital or chief city of a country or region, or a very large and densely populated industrial and commercial city. After this, we'll go through different cities of the world and start discussing each city with respect to its scale and complexity. Cities have become a positive and potent force for addressing sustainable economic growth, development, and prosperity. They drive innovation, consumption, and investment in both developed and developing countries. Cities are productive systems through which most of the 21st century challenges such as poverty, inequality, unemployment, environmental degradation, and climate change can be addressed. Owing to their unique character of population and investment agglomeration, cities link economic, energy, environment, science, technology, and social and economic elements of development, all of which constitute the key interrelations needed to formulate integrated policies required to achieve sustainable